female mind right now. So Michelle, like, what's a red flag for you in regards to men?
Okay, so the first one I would have to say is when they don't tag you in memes and posts on social media, but
So publicly.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I tag them in something, they won't like or comment, but they'll message me and be like, "Oh my god, that was so funny," and like they won't actually tag me in it, but they'll send me the link to the meme.
That's a good red flag. Why do you think that is?
They're always hiding something.
I love how she assumes the
Straight out,
worst.
they're hiding something.
Nah, look, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the only people that tag me on like open stuff like that are other blokes. I've never had a female tag me in like an open. It's just like they'll straight away send it to your inbox. Isn't that the norm? I feel like this is
But
the
no,
norm.
okay, but that's the thing. If they did tag you and your boys saw that, would they think like, "Oh my god, there's something going on there"?
Yes.
Would they?
See, that's like the conception that people have. They see that and they automatically assume something's going on.
Probably. Or they just don't want to see. They don't want the other females to see that there's something going on either.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is we can't even fight this one. Like this is so right.
It's true. No,
it's
I
true.
can't even argue with that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
absolutely right.
I don't want to do it bad for the boys out there, but
Because this falls under the category if you guys say, for example, are on a coffee date or a date or whatever, and they take an Insta story,
and they don't have you in the Insta story.
and you're not in the Insta story, that's another red flag.
Yeah, but you know what they'll do sometimes? They'll have like, if Michelle's got her pedicures and all that done
yeah,
as well,
yeah,
they'll have
or
her
like
hand
the
in
phone.
it.
Yeah.
And if they have your hand in it, it mainly means that they're trying to grab the attention of another female to be like,
Yeah,
hey,
has that
I'm
been
out.
done to you?
Sorry, is
Has-
that dumb?
Has
that
that
been
been
Oh,
done?
has it been done?
Yeah.
It's definitely dumb,
Yeah.
but like, has it been done?
No, it actually has been done.
Wow. Do you call him out on it?
No, I didn't. I can't call people out. I'm such a pussy.
I used to do that too,
I just-
so I'm not gonna lie.
I just live with
Wow.
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just live with
Sometimes like I'll be with
You
like
deserve
my
better than this,
workmates.
Michelle. We're gonna find you better today.
Yeah.
We're gonna find you better. No, but-
I hope so. Please send them my way if you do, honestly.
No, definitely. There's so many out there. There's so many. We'll come into what you're looking for in a man a bit later on, and then
Alright.
we'll vet through the system of who we got in our mind. So give me like another red flag, another one for you.
Another one. So when they bar you in real life, but then they're all up in your DMs. So they'll literally walk into a room, acknowledge every single other person there, but look you straight in the face and turn their head. Like they will bar you
okay.
straight up.
Have you ever done this to a man?
Am I gonna get to talk today?
No, today's me and Michelle, bro.
I have, but that was only to like my ex, which is fair enough.
Okay,
We're not on
that's
terms.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
But like I've never done that to anyone else. Like everyone that I know, I'd actually go up and say hello to. Like I'm not saying come like grab a tea and coffee, sit down, we'll have a D&M about our lives. Just say hello, like come up, say hello, give me a kiss on the cheek, and then you can leave.
Give me a shoe.
What if? Can I ask you, when they come into the room, are there any other hot girls that are present?
Probably.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't make a difference.
No, it does.
It shouldn't, but it does.
It does. I'll tell you why. Because from their perspective, if this doesn't work out between you two, it doesn't want to ruin the other avenues that could be in that room.
Yeah.
Okay, but they can say hello to every other hot girl in there besides me.
Maybe you're at a different level than those other hot girls.
You know, it's like
Maybe he knows I'm already going to get the sack later on and he's just
not just that. He's
trying
like,
to avoid anything.
he's like, I've already invested time in growing this plant and like it's sprouting. It's time for me
Yeah,
to like,
that.
like plant some more seeds in the garden bed and have them sprouting
Yeah.
when this one dies off eventually. Which is a terrible. We don't do this. We don't do this yet. I'm just saying what other scumbag men out there will say.
absolutely.
Yeah, this isn't us. This isn't us.
What else you got? What else you got on that list?
When you know they've been chatting up your mates or like they've gotten with your mates, but then they come and try and get with you.
Okay.
Tufi, have you ever done this?
Okay, so moving on. Okay, so how do you know that they've been talking to their mates?
Okay, it's not a secret. Girls talk like to my close mates and stuff. Like we always talk about like who we've been like talking to or seeing,
How far?
and then
sorry, Michelle.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Sorry.
yeah. So if I'm like talking to the girls, I'm like, oh, like so and so messaged me this that, and then my friend's like, oh, but like he was literally messaging me the other week, or he asked to catch up the other week. Like that's just instant red flag. Like
stick to one. Stick to one is basically.
yeah,
what
I feel
you're
like girls and guys have a very different perspective of this. Like guys are very like sharing is caring.
Yeah.
The girls are very like I respect like my girl mates, and I wouldn't go anywhere near someone that's been with one of my friends.
I can argue against this. I've got so many.
Yeah. Can I ask you one thing though? When Is there a cutoff period? So, say for example, they were talking to a friend, and maybe they
Yeah,
didn't like their
how-
friend anymore, and they decided to switch to you.
How far do I have to wait to get in with the friend of the girl that I used to talk to?
Well, okay, it depends how serious it was, first of all. Like, if you tried to, like, talk to my friend and she barred you off, like,
Yeah.
fair enough, nothing ever happened there. But, like, if it was worth mentioning to me, like, if she mentioned your name to me, then it's probably not even worth it. Like, I would just sack you off altogether.
Would it
Like,
also
I'm not going to sit there and deal with the drama of it.
would it also play in your mind the fact that my friend thought this guy was like trash enough to not get with him, so I'm not going to get with him, or else it's going to hurt my pride as well? Would that be a thing?
No, that originally did not cross my mind.
But now let's see. Well, see, this is ridiculous. So you got to be very smart as a male. You got to be very, very smart on who you decide. You got to get the whole picture first. You got to see all her friends, and then you decide which one you're going to go after.
Yeah, like, scope out the whole friendship group first,
Jesus,
and then choose wisely.
Jesus Christ, it's so hard out here. man.
There's obstacles, man. There's obstacles everywhere.
This is like Tough Mudder all over again. All right, give us another one, Michelle.
Another red flag.
Yes.
When you know they're messaging you for the wrong intentions.
Okay.
Explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain.
So,
Nice.
they slide into your DMs. Hey, how you going? One of the first things that they say, oh, so when am I seeing you?
Would
you
it-
automatically know
would
they're going to
it-
pick you up, or you guys are going to meet up. You're going to be driven to an airport lookout and get thrown into the back seat.
Did you buy an ice cream first? Like, please, like,
I'm hoping so. Like, feed me first at least.
I've got a question. Would the destination change your perception? Like, if I was to message you now and I'd be like, "Hey, Michelle, like, when are we going Archie Brothers?" Is that going to change? Like, because you're thinking, "Oh, this guy's taking me out on a real place," even though I might have said it straight away. So it changes depending on where we're going.
That would be completely different because you're actually putting in effort.
Yeah, boys, Archie Brothers, man.
Okay. What if? Okay, it's still like the sentence kind of changes. Instead of when am I seeing you, it's when are we grabbing a coffee?
That has more potential.
It has more potential.
Like,
Let's be
I would have
serious.
stacked that off as
But hold
quickly as
on,
the
Let's
other
be
one.
serious. It depends on how hot the guy is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's the same concept
Very
with us.
true.
Very true. I love it.
Okay, so if we're talking about hot guys here, let's talk about ways to approach you to even make it to a coffee date.
Especially because like you're working at a club, so there'll be so many men that have approached you whilst you're at work. So like,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you've got some hectic, like amazing stories about this as well. Is there a proper way to approach a girl? Because you see so many girls, and obviously the girls who work in nightclubs are very, very attractive individuals. So what is the proper way for a man to approach a girl who's working at a nightclub?